Well, fall is upon us, and if you're like me, you're doing a little deer hunting this season. But deer ammo is readily available. However, what I have seen, and I've gone out to take a lot of research as far as how much is deer ammo going for and how much it should go for. Because honestly, there is definitely a price range that you should be paying for ammo. And if you're paying more than that, I highly recommend you go elsewhere to buy your ammo. So we're going to take a look at the cost of deer ammo and what you really should be paying. Now, when I talk about deer ammo, what I'm talking about is some sort of 30 caliber, whether it be 308, whether it be 30-06, something, just the larger rifle calibers, 8mm Mauser. I mean, I can go on and on, 30-30, the big calibers. But what we used to pay, let's talk about that. Like right around the beginning of 2020, if you went into a store in January of 2020 and you wanted to buy a box of 20 rounds of 30-06, that ammo typically ran a little over $1 a round, so $1 a round roughly. So you should be paying about $20 to $24 for a box of 30-06, 8mm Mauser, 7mm, 30-30, like kind of fill in the blank, 308, again, those 30 caliber rounds, and a lot of the other ones. Because even like I'm deer hunting with 7.5mm Swiss, and that particular box of ammo, when I bought it back in 2020, because I still have that same ammo, the hunting ammo. I've gone through a lot of the ones that don't have the lead tip, but the hunting ammo itself, I paid $24 for a box of 20. That's a big bullet. Now, with that being said, obviously prices have gone up. We went several years where you just couldn't find hunting ammo at all. You'd have to pay whatever they wanted for it if you could find it. But it is readily available. It is abundant. It's everywhere. No matter what caliber you're looking for, you're going to find it. Here's the problem. What they're asking for is really upwards of $35 to $45 a box of 20. This is way too much money. This is kind of going to be your average from coast to coast for hunting ammo, deer hunting rounds, is you're going to pay about $35 to $45 for a box of 20. That is way too much. What I believe you should pay, and you can find it at this price, you might have to do a little more looking than usual, but what you should be paying is no more than $1.50 a round, which is going to bring you into the $30 range. It can be done. You may be sitting there saying, well, I can't find it for $30 for a box of 20. It's there. You just simply have to take a little more time and look for it. But $1.50 a round, you should not be paying more than $1.50 a round. I mean, that's a 50% markup of what we were paying in 2020. So that's still kind of taking advantage of us. But I understand everything's more expensive now, particularly ammo. But you really should not be paying more than $1.50 a round. Regardless of what hunting round you pick. I mean, if you're shooting like a 50 caliber, obviously you're going to pay more than that. But those typical hunting rounds, particularly the 30 caliber rounds, the 308s, the 30-30s, the 30-06s, and even those 8mm Mausers, $1.50 a round is really what you should be paying. And I recommend you don't pay a dime more. Ideally, you have some of this already on hand, but it is readily available. If you don't, just look around. Again, it's readily available. You don't have to pay $2 to $2.50 a round. That's way too much money, and that's what a lot of people are asking, is $2 to $2.50 a round. I mean, goodness gracious, too much money. You're essentially plugging $20 onto that box of ammo. So there you go. Love to know kind of what you're seeing in your neck of the woods. If you would, put it in the comments below. Just for typical, obviously with hunting ammo, there's a huge variety of sizes and calibers and, that sort of thing. And a variety of even brands of the same caliber. But just when it comes to just kind of as a general picture of this ammo, what you should be paying is $1.50 a round for just some good white-tailed deer hunting ammo. I highly recommend you don't pay more than $1.50. If you're at 35 plus for a box of 20, I'd recommend you just set that box down and go to a different store. Now, again, if it's something like a 50 caliber, obviously there's going to be some variables there. But that's kind of what you're looking at is don't pay more than 30 bucks a box. Any thoughts or insight on that? Definitely put it below, especially your insight. Absolutely love to know kind of what you're experiencing in your neighborhoods and around the country. Put that below. Do want to take a moment, so most who watch this channel, not subscribers, click that subscribe button. It greatly increases the algorithm and our ability to get these messages out. That link is below. But the most important part of this channel, we take prayer requests. So please don't ever, ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.